Hey, everybody. All right. Hey. Ooh, she's ready to go. She's ready to go. Well, I am one of those suburban delinquents, I guess. I'm from the suburbs, from Crystal Lake. Anybody that far out? Whoa, hey, we can't have anybody like that out here. We can't have that. This is ridiculous. After hours, right? That's how you know it's going to be a good time, if it's after hours, right? You spent all week just working all those hours, working all hours of the day. Some of you work till the midnight hour. Now you're at the after hours, and you know this is going to be a legit show, right? Woo! Woo! The one guy is like, I'm tracking with you. It's good. Oh, you too. Nachos. Oh, sorry, I didn't eat. A little bit about me. From the suburbs, like I said. I've been married for 15 years. See, nobody did. Yeah, boo, that sucks. It's stupid. Three kids. Yeah, that's crazy. Kids are crazy. Mine are 8, 5, and 2. Yeah, 8, 5. I'm in trouble. 8, 5, and 2, and they eat literally everything. Like, we go shopping for food. Next hour, it's gone. And so we've made this rule in our household. You're really making me hungry with those chips. He's like, I don't know. We make this rule that every Saturday we just don't feed our kids. Now, just wait, because we take them to the taste of Costco, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, going to Costco, that's a good time, right? I mean, you get there and it's just like an adventure, right? The parking lot is like 40 miles long. You got to park way in the back. You can't even see the entrance. You got to pull out your binoculars and your Google Maps. Like, all right, I think if we just keep going north for the next 20 miles, I think we'll make it there eventually. Hope you guys brought your hoodies and your galoshes. You guys still wear galoshes, do you? No? I'm gonna be tracking with you the whole time. Nobody wears galoshes. No, every now and then you get lucky and the cart guy is coming by with like the 50 carts, and so you hop on like a family of hobos and you take that to the front entrance. It's fun. Of course, it gives you enough time to pull out your Costco membership card, right? Because you have to prove that you're a legitimate member. You belong there, and there's always that lady standing there waiting to stare you down. I'm thinking maybe if we switched her and airport security, we'd have a lot safer flying, right? I think so, because she's way more intense. She's just looking at you, I'm a member. I always wonder what would happen if you didn't have your card. You just all of a sudden knocked out, and somebody dragged you to a back room and turns on that light, and you're like handcuffed to a table, and Batman comes out from behind the darkness. He's like, all right. It's the Christian Bale Batman. He's like, are you a spy? Are you from Sam's Club? No. Groceries. We like to just let our kids go. We go in the Costco, like, be free, children. Have at ye. Eat everything. Release the Kraken. That's just what we say when my mother-in-law bends over. Release the Kraken. I thought of that on the way here, and I'm like, can I do it? Do I do it? She's going to see it? Okay, right. I'll do it. It's like a joke from the 1950s. My mother-in-law. No. Are you from the 1950s? Like, I was born then. I love the sample tables, but some of them don't try hard enough. I'm thinking, like, do we really need to be putting slices of mandarin orange in a Dixie cup? Can we just put the whole darn mandarin orange on the table? I'm an adult. I can eat the whole thing. And then you got the poor old guy who's there just serving samples of Coca-Cola like no one's ever heard that before. It's like, here's this new drink. It's called Coca-Cola. Apparently it's made from real Coke. Have a sip. We always try to fool the sample lady into the fact that we haven't had 7 samples of cheese already. You're walking up to the table. Oh, what is this? Here, I haven't seen this before. How do you say that? Chezzy? Sir, you've had 72 samples of cheese. Just please take the block of cheese behind me and be on your way. No, this is what I have to talk about, okay? I'm 37 years old. I have a family. I live in the suburbs. Costco is what you're getting tonight. All right? It's just the way it goes. I always feel special doing this, too. It's like, yeah, wow. It's like Indiana Jones. My son, actually, we named him Indiana Joseph, because I thought no one's going to make fun of him, so we sent him to school with a whip. Someone's like, hey, you took my lunch? Now I got your brownie. I don't like, sometimes you go and there's the sample tables that, like, they're not ready yet, and it's really awkward because you really want the mini taco, but you got to stand there and, like, wait around. You're like, this is what I'm doing. This is my life on a Saturday. I don't know where my kids are. They're somewhere jumping on the couches or stuck in a pallet somewhere. But yeah. And then you like, look, you're using a toaster oven, all right? I'm pretty sure aisle 72,000 over there has about 40 microwaves in a pallet that you could just microwave the darn thing. Okay, nobody cares if it's floppy. Just please, And then there's the pressure to buy what she's sampling you, right? And you just don't, the taco, I'm sorry, it was a little frozen in the center still, even though it took a half hour to heat the darn thing up. I don't even think you plugged it in. It's like her breath is just like heating it up. And, you're trying to leave. You're like, the sample table's here, and she's like, oh, if you want one, there's for $5.99, you can have a bag of the mini tacos. I'm like, yeah, cool. I'm gonna keep moving. I don't want to, make the other sample ladies jealous. So I'll be back in a little bit. Why don't you hold on to that for me, and hopefully there'll be some left. Probably not though, because they're so good. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I get a little too excited sometimes when I go. I just am grabbing stuff. Meatball here, sausage there, some sort of pate little fruit thing. I don't think that goes together, but pate fruit, that's gross. It's like liver and fruit. That sounds good. Would you like some of that after your nachos? Hell yeah, I like the pate and fruit. No, I'm like, taking the drink samples, and then you get something every now and you're like, oh, this is off. I think maybe they let the yogurt sit out a little too much. You're like, what is this? She's like, sure, that's fresh scent laundry detergent. I'll have another one, please. Thank you very much. Kids, come on. Clean the insides. So you spend all day shopping. You get your, trailer truck full of stuff. You're wheeling up to the front. There's 40 cash registers, 2 people working them. I'm thinking, you have bulk of everything. Don't you have bulk workers? It's ridiculous. I mean, they literally have bulk. Like, we bought a mattress one time, and I was leaving with a single mattress, and there was a guy chasing after me. Sir, I'm sorry, you have 9 other mattresses you're going to have to take with you. We don't sell one of anything here, thank you. Just have more kids. I'm like, no. Yeah, so you check out, and then you got to pull out your card again, your membership card, to scan it, to show that you're still a member. Nothing's changed since you've been in here. And then they don't even give you bags, right? Like, here, take the box from the mandarin oranges. Put your stuff in that. There you go. Now you have like 40 cardboard boxes. What am I going to do with that? And then you get in another line. And this line, they got to check to make sure that when you went from the cash register that you did by yourself, because they have 2 employees, and you walked 10 steps, you didn't take 40 other items with you. And what's the job interview for this like? I mean, the whole thing's like a drug exchange. The guy just stands there, doesn't even look at their receipt, just draws a long line down the end of it and sends you on your way. I think, what's the job interview for that? He's like, all right, Bill, why don't you tell us about yourself? Why do you think you're qualified for this job? Well, I'm a hard worker and rarely late, and I'm good with people. Bill, I'm not going to lie, none of that matters. How's your blind line drawing skills? Can you take a piece of paper, draw a line down the center of it like you looked at it and hand it off? Maybe every now and then, if you see a child, draw a smiley face on there for him. I think I can do that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Sam's Club. I used to call it Sam's Club. It was a true story. Called it Sam's Club. Then I'm like, no, I don't think anybody knows Sam's Club outside of this area. So I changed it to Costco. Nobody cares. Move on, Sommerfield. I'm moving on. Kids, right? Oh gosh, you have to teach them everything. You do, and I love them. They're great, but you got to teach them everything. And there's just so many things that kids do that adults would just not get away with, right? I mean, eating and pooping. Those are the 2 things that kids do. And it's, can you imagine being out on a date and, some of you here probably. Let's talk about Nacho Guy, right? Nacho Guy is eating. Is that your name? What's your name? Diego. Dario? No, Diego. I'm good with names, but not. Dario, Diego, same thing. No, it's not. So imagine eating your nachos, and if adults did what kids do, you're just sitting there chewing, and you can tell she wants some, and you finished them, and you're just, you want some? I spit it all out. Here you go. She's like, I think I'm good. And, okay, pick it up and just eat it again. That's what they do. They spit the food. Today, my daughter sneezed in it, and then more. Waiter, more. This is a sign for more if you have kids. Anybody have kids in here? Nobody. Well. I wanted to do relatable comedy. I wanted you to feel like you were on the stage with me here. This. Ask the question at the beginning of the show. Look, last thing I'll say about kids. If you're an adult and you're at a party, you can't pull this off, right? You can't just be in the middle of a conversation with some of your friends. Oh, how's your job going? You know, it's going really good. Oh, you know, it's real tough. Real tough job. Some of you are like, I would never poop at a party in a conversation. I'm too shy. Yeah, because you're the guy that's over in the corner, like closing your eyes because no one can see you. Oh, thank you guys very much. That's my time. Appreciate it. Good luck having kids in the future.